Hello, nice to meet you. It's a big honor for me to present our research at CSCI 2022. My name is Hyun Jo. I am a PhD in Management Engineering. I am currently in South Korea, and the name of the company I belong to is Realsecu, and we pursue information security. We are providing security solutions to protect systems, networks, and information assets. Today's topic of the presentation is gender differences in the perception of information security, usefulness, and enjoyment of metaverse. The order of a presentation is as follows. First, I will show you the introduction and related work and hypothesis. After that, research, methodology, and results are presented. Finally, I will talk about the conclusion of this study. With the development of IT and the spread of internet, the concept of cyberspace was formed. Internet users can use the metaverse to take advantage of the infinite opportunities of the virtual world. Users trade goods and make payments on the metaverse. In this process, they input their detail and payment information into metaverse. In this sense, concerns about privacy or information leak may be a preeminent factor in the continuity of the metaverse. Metaverse also assists workers based on blockchain. It allows users to leverage augmented analytics tools and computer vision algorithms. One study argued that remote work on the metaverse could address population pressure in large cities. In this context, usefulness would be a predominant factor in metaverse evolution. Users use the metaverse for intrinsic motivations such as enjoyment. They use the metaverse as a social network platform as communicate with others. The more the metaverse provides users with more enjoyment, the more users use it. In this vein, enjoyment would play a key role in the behavior of users of metaverse. Demographic features play a significant role in explaining how users of IS behave. It can apply to behaviors or perception of metaverse users. In using technologies, information security plays a vital role in shaping users' behaviors, such as adoption, continuous intention, recommendation, or loyalty. The degree to which users perceive the information protection level of the metaverse may vary. In particular, the level to which men and women perceive information protection will be different. Accordingly, one can expect that the perception of information security is significantly different by gender. Perceived usefulness is the vital factor of the technology acceptance model. Men and women may perceive the usefulness of the metaverse differently. This research believes that there is a significant difference in the perceived usefulness between men and women. Perceived enjoyment plays an imperative role in generating users' intrinsic assessment of information technology and behaviors. It was initially suggested to elucidate the hedonic information systems. Afterwards, it has been introduced and verified in several cases. The pleasure provided by the metaverse may vary depending on the user's gender. Therefore, this paper hypothesized that the perception of enjoyment is significantly different by gender. The current work employed the measurements drawn from the validated studies. We slightly modified them to suit the metaverse context. 3 indicators were used for its construct. 9 items were introduced to measure constructs. The table in slide shows the constructs and items. A cross-sectional analysis was performed through a questionnaire survey. The subjects of this study are internet users who have experienced using metaverse. We distributed links to online questionnaires to users. Data were collected by a convenient sampling method. After eliminating insincere responses, a total of 180 responses were analyzed. Detailed information on the sample is described in the table. We calculated the descriptive statistics for each indicator. For all 9 indicators, male responses were higher than females. The table shows the number of respondents for each indicator: mean, standard deviation, standard error, confidence interval, minimum level, and maximum value. This table presents the intergroup and intragroup sum of scares, degree of freedom, mean scare, F statistic, and p-value for each indicator. The study results revealed that there is a significant difference between men and women in all 3 indicators constituting information security. Thus, H1 is supported. The analysis demonstrated that there is a significant difference between males and females in PUS1 and PUS2 at the significant level. It means that men perceive the metaverse to be useful in their lives more than women. In addition, we believe that men can achieve something faster through the metaverse than women. Thus, H2 is partially supported. The analysis findings validated that there is a significant difference between males and females in PEN2 indicators at the significant level. This suggests that men relieve boredom through metaverse more than women. Thus, H3 is partially supported. This table summarizes the results of hypothesis testing. H1 is supported, H2 is partially supported, H3 is partially supported. This paper makes a new contribution in that it investigated cognitive differences between men and women. First, the analysis of this study demonstrated that the level of intrinsic evaluation of information security was higher in men than women. Thus, researchers need to clarify the basis for evaluating the level of information security through methods such as in-depth interviews. Developers must continuously improve the level of information security. When marketers promote the metaverse to women, the safety of information should be further emphasized. Second, this paper contributes to the existing literature by finding that men perceive metaverse to be partially more useful than women. It is needed for researchers to explore how men use the metaverse in their works. It will be worthwhile for practitioners to present the useful value of metaverse as an example to potential customers. Last, the present study verified that there was a partial difference in the perception of enjoyment according to gender. In particular, male and female responses to enjoyment were higher than information security and usefulness. This suggests that the main motivation of users is fun. Academia needs to examine in detail how men and women perceive fun in each process. Marketers can use it as an advertisement appeal by interviewing existing users on how they enjoy the metaverse. Our company conducts various research related to information technology, information security, and new technologies. We have published a total of 8 SCI papers and received an acceptance decision for a 1 SCIE paper in the past 1 year and a half. Also, we have published 11 Scopus papers and received an acceptance decision for 9 Scopus papers. This slide shows a list of SCI level papers. This slide shows a list of Scopus level papers that our company researchers have conducted during the last 1 year. Our company's researchers want to do joint research with great researchers around the world. If you are interested in joint research, please contact us using the contact information on the slide. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thanks.